going down, everybody out there? What's going down? Happy Monday. My name is Day Lamar. You are back watching another Success Mind Coaching episode. Today, we are going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about receiving muscle. And if your receiving muscle is too small, do you need to grow your receiving muscle, or do you need to train that receiving muscle to grow it, to pull in more things that you want in life, to pull things that you want in life for success, for your relationships, for wealth, making more money, attracting a beautiful counterpart in your life, attracting a good life that you feel is a life of ease and goodness. Not ease as in procrastination, and ease as in laziness, but ease as in living a life that you desire. Every day waking up and living a dope ass life. How to do that? Okay, real quick. You can see I'm here. I am here. I'm back in my happy place. I'm hiking. I'm out in the outdoors. Y'all know me. Black man out in the outdoors. You don't see too many, but we gonna see more, because I'm gonna keep living as an example. Now, I have a story to tell you. Not recently, this is about a year ago, I went to this seminar, this wealth seminar, and the seminar was all about wealth. It was all about how to attract wealth into your life. And during the seminar, I was called on stage, and just randomly, guy just looks at me and says, "Hey, you on stage?" And I come up on stage, and I wouldn't say that I'm a complete extrovert, but I'm more of an introvert, okay? I'm more of the quiet type, reserved. Yeah, everybody that knows me knows that I just like to be to myself. But this particular event really pulled me out of my shell. Now, listen, I want you to listen real quick. He asked me, he said, if you were a business manager, like a CEO or somebody like a boss, how would you have everyone in the crowd pay you money? How would you have everyone in the crowd pay you money? And I looked at all those faces, and I saw the whole room. This room it had a few hundred people in it. So I was already scared shitless getting up on stage. I mean, if you have not learned or understood, stage fright is one of the biggest fears, besides death, Stage fright is one of the biggest fears that we have. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and I'm like, I don't know. I give him a dumbass answer. I don't know. And he says, "Watch this. Come with me." And he takes me on a walk around the room. And he says to one row in the room, he says, "Hey guys, if you see some money on the ground, please let me know." And he walks around the room, and he does that for every aisle. I kid you not, every aisle. And as I'm looking down on the ground, I see that there has been money that's been placed on the ground. Maybe we didn't see it, but there's little pennies on the ground. And now everybody's seeing it as well. And it was the craziest thing, man. We got back, so we went around the room, got back on stage, and he gave me a jar. And he tells me, "Now ask everybody in the room if they've seen a penny to come up and bring it to me." And everybody starts bringing me pennies, and I have all these hundreds of pennies in the jar that he gave me. And that situation, that event really opened my eyes. And it leads me to this: how much money, not just money, but opportunities, life, are we missing out on by not asking for what we want? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? I feel real free right here. I feel real free to give y'all this information, because I really want y'all to know this. Like, how many times in life have we passed up on opportunity just by not opening our mouth? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? And it got me really thinking. I wanted to share this with you because you may want something in life. You may know how to get it, but what you want is not coming to you fast enough because you're not asking for it, and because you're not believing that you can receive it. See, what that man did that day, and he was a multi-millionaire, by the way, that led that seminar. What he did that day was he strengthened a muscle inside of my brain. He strengthened a mindset, a muscle inside of my mindset to receive. And what I learned from that day was I can receive anything that I want by knowing exactly what I want. And two, I can receive anything I want by building that muscle to ask. Okay? That is the secret to manifesting anything. That's the secret is you have to ask. You have to open your mouth and you have to be very clear about what you want. And then you have to believe that you can receive it. Okay? One thing I like to do when I get up in the morning, and you can take this tip. One thing I like to do is I like to get up in the morning before I do anything, before I cut on my email, before I cut on the TV, before I even brush my teeth. I like to get up and I like to go straight to meditate. I like to meditate for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to tell you why this is powerful. When you're still waking up, your brain is still waking up as well. When you wake up, your brain is still waking up and you're being orientated to everything around you. While your brain is still orientating to everything around you, you have a chance to just give it a little bit of push in the way, in the position, in the direction you want your brain to go. You know, i.e. or for example, any other direction you want your life to go, you have a chance right there in that split moment when you wake up to push your brain into the exact direction that you want to push it into. So during that time, while I meditate in the morning, I like to think about all of my goals already existing now. And I like to feel it. Okay, you have to feel it. You have to. I don't give a damn if you have to play. You have to play like you're already wealthy. You have to play like you already have that relationship. And when you get out of your meditation, you have to play like, you know, you're going to open your eyes and go to that woman of your dreams or man of your dreams, or you're about to go hop in that Tesla, or you're about to go, you know, walk through the doors of your millionaire lifestyle house, you know, mansion. You have to believe it, and you have to believe it now. I don't give a damn what your brain says, because I'm going to tell you right now, your brain is not going to believe you, okay? Your brain is not going to believe you. It's going to tell you that you're bullshitting, that you're lying, all of that. And you have to be able to say, okay, yeah, sure. But what if I did? Okay? What if I did? What if I really did? What if I really did? What if this really did happen for me? How would I feel? And that's the trick. Once you get that feeling of what if, and feel that what if, and hold that what if, practice building that muscle of what if, and staying in that moment, staying in that motion. That feeling will pull you. Now, here's the thing though. Here's the really, really, really funny thing though. Because you have people to say, oh, that's really hokey, and now you gotta hold this feeling, you gotta think and meditate. You can't really prove that you can pull in anything, you know, scientifically. And I'm gonna tell you why. What they say is bullshit, and why they haters, and why you need to separate yourself from them if they talking like that from you. It don't matter who they are. Because once you change the feeling of your goals being inside here, once you start to feel them, you start to think differently. You start to ask yourself, if I was doing this, if I had this multi-million-dollar lifestyle, would I be hanging around these people? You know, if I had this multi-million-dollar lifestyle, would I be thinking these thoughts? Would I be arguing with this person? Would I be even worried about the things that I'm worried about? Look at that bird. He came real close. I'm chilling up high. You know I'm high when I'm next to the birds. So, yeah, I'm gonna get my ass down from off this mountain. To be totally honest with you, but yeah, man, I feel free as that bird up there, man. I feel free. Freedom starts up here first, and then your world follows. We live in a lot of different quadrants. For those of you that have read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book by Robert Kiyosaki, One of my favorite books. But in that book, he talks about the 4 quadrants. Okay, and you have your physical realm. You have your physical quadrant. You have your spiritual quadrant, emotional quadrant, and you have your mental quadrant. Okay, the mental is up here, just logical. The spiritual is the world that we don't see around us, that's creating the world around you right now. We have the emotional, our feelings, okay? And we got the physical. The physical is the world we live in, okay? Physical is the world we live in. All right? So, take this, install it like a program. Install it like a program for a computer, because your brain is a supercomputer. You just don't know it. You just have not unlocked all of the features. And I want you to practice unlocking those features, and you'll start to see your life change instantly, okay? Instantly. I want this for you. I want greatness for you. I want you to be greater, and you have it. Your life is going to be so much better when you apply these techniques, when you apply these methods to being greater, okay? I love you. Stay blessed up. Be greater. All right, peace. If you have not, please like, subscribe, comment to the channel. I love y'all. We're going to get greater together, baby. Peace. Let's go, baby. Let's go.